Hi guys, it's me Jamie and welcome back to another video. So me and a couple of my friends decided to marathon every single Harry Potter movie all at once in 24 hours. There's about 19.5 hours of Harry Potter movies and yeah, we did it. I just wanted to come in and say that this is probably my most chaotic video I've ever done. A little disclaimer from the very beginning. This vlog is not high quality. It's not. It was very dark, so you know, I film on my phone, so everything's kind of bad, whether that be audio or lighting or anything like that. It's not good, but so much effort was put into this, and also we can't exactly go and refilm because there's no way I'm going to be doing this ever again. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's not going to be a masterpiece. I'm also going to say spoiler warning for literally the entire Harry Potter series. If you haven't seen it, we are going to be talking about spoilers, so you might not want to watch this video if you don't want to be spoiled, or if you haven't been spoiled already somehow, no idea how that has happened to you, well done. Yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, maybe click away from this video. I have spent way too long on this stupid idea that is necessary. So yeah, with these little disclaimers out of the way, I hope you enjoy me and my friends watching the Wizarding World of Harry Potter all in its entirety. Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, it's me, Jamie, back with another video. This is my friend Caleb, who you've probably met before. Today we thought, because we feel like it, and it's the middle of winter, and it's gonna be like a cute crackhead idea, we thought that we would marathon every single Harry Potter movie, one after the other. All 19.5 hours.
All 19 films.
So how do you feel about this idea, Caleb?
I haven't rewatched them in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think, which is weird, because when I was flicking through them before and I was like, I remember all these scenes really vividly. So it's like, how many times did I watch them when I was young? Probably heaps.
Yeah, no, I've watched them heaps as well, but there are definitely ones that I haven't watched as much.
Yeah.
I've watched the first 3 so many times, and I've watched 6 so many times.
I probably watched the 8th one like twice.
Yes, same. Like I haven't watched it at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch all of them with like 10 to 20 minute breaks in between them, and then like rank them at the end if we're not passed out by then.
Not zonked out.
Yeah, and we're also just gonna talk about our thoughts like after each film as well, and we're also gonna rank them really quickly now just based on memory. And then Caitlin from Kate Literature, who has been on my videos like so many times, she is gonna come join us for a couple of films as well when she finishes work, so it's just gonna be like a really fun day. So let's just get into our current rankings.
Yes.
Number 8 as Goblet of Fire. Favorite book, definitely least favorite movie. And then I would say it's Deathly Hallows Part 1, and then I would probably say Philosopher's Stone, and then I would say Deathly Hallows Part 2, and then I'm gonna go with Order of the Phoenix, and then I'm gonna go with Half-Blood Prince. And then rounding off on number 2, Chamber of Secrets. And I'm sure you've guessed already, number 1, my favourite movie of all of them is Prisoner of Azkaban. How much would you agree?
Some strong calls there, some less strong calls there. Mine? I can do mine in reverse order. That's probably easy for me.
Yeah, do yours in reverse order.
My favourite one is Half-Blood Prince. I know that.
Such a solid call. So good.
Chamber of Secrets number 2, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Order of the Phoenix. I think
it is good. I like it.
Yeah, but not as a book, but the film's quite good.
It's top half for me.
Philosopher's Stone. It's magical. It's the first one.
It is really magical.
You can't beat it.
I like all of them, maybe except Goblet of Fire. Like Philosopher's Stone is still really good. Because
not to get like Prisoner of Azkaban is like how they all went. If it went from the Philosopher's Stone onwards, all those actors playing all those teachers. We'll get into it. It's great.
Yeah, we will get into it.
That's Fifth Azkaban.
Yeah.
There's that. Hallows Part 1, I like more than 2.
Okay, interesting.
Did you say Goblet of Fire was your least favourite?
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire. Hallows 2.
That is fair, because at the end of the day, like, I think they split up the movies wrong. We will definitely get into this, like, so much. Do we have the same theory? We do have the same idea. I do think they split up the movies wrong, which means that those 2 movies are lower down in my ranking. But I just feel like Goblet of Fire is just done so poorly in my personal opinion. We'll get into it though. But also I do have like a reason as to why I don't like it.
Philosopher's Stone more than Order of the Phoenix. Philosopher's Stone number 3.
And then Order of the Phoenix 4. So we're the same for Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, every time I think about Philosopher's Stone, I'm like, that's right. Great. I quote it all the time.
It's the most quotable.
The most quotable. And
Show me right now.
A car crash? A car crash to Lily and James Potter. It's an outrage, that is.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
I remember my favourite quote. My favourite quote is, we'll take the lot.
What do you see? I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore. I've won the House Cup. Should we just watch the film?
Probably should just watch them.
Okay. I'm gonna get in my pajamas. We're gonna get all set up, and then we're gonna watch the first film. Caleb, what house are you?
Have a guess.
Hufflepuff.
Have a guess.
Gryffindor.
Have a guess.
Ravenclaw.
There's one other house. Have a guess.
Slytherin.
No. Yep.
Fourth time's a charm.
Not in the films, because the fourth one's not as good.
Yeah, well done. Well done. Love that.
The time is 1:39 p.m. This film is 2 hours and 32 minutes long and 21 seconds. I'm playing it. Let's go! It's like, how did they shoot that?
Caleb, aren't you an actor?
Yeah, but not like this. Wow. He's getting left.
Shut up. I'm only 2 minutes in and it's like...
There, Jamie. It's not really goodbye.
Shut up! I love him.
That scar got like way less gnarly or something.
Oh my god, amazing. Look. We kind of missed it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I love them. Look who's here.
Hello.
Looking like a Slytherin. Only halfway through the first one, so serendipitous.
I'm so happy.
Hands up if you ship Snirrel.
And proud.
I'm ambivalent. My favorite ship is obviously much later, obviously after the books. It's Woodwick. It's Oliver Wood and Professor Flitwick.
Okay, so we just finished Philosopher's Stone and it was great.
It's great.
Great, love it. Thought.
I think it's really nice and self-contained. Like I think it like as a film, I'm not like, oh, it's part of a big series. I'm just like, it's a nice film. It all wraps itself up.
Yeah, I think it definitely is one of the ones that stays the truest to the books because it has literally like every single scene except for Peeves.
And then, the Midnight Duel.
And the Midnight Duel.
I know.
Yeah. And then also, like the whole Norbert situation was way more chill in the movie than it is in the book. But obviously, like it's already 2.5 hours. Like it can't have everything. But it's
they didn't like add anything they didn't need to.
Yeah.
Which they do
for some other ones. But yeah, like it stayed like super true. I think it's probably one of the ones that's like evoke the like Harry Potter feeling the most because it's like got all the orangey yellow like tones and like obviously like it's just a lot of fun, you know.
Madam Ho.
We realised that we all love Madam Ho.
Mommy Madam Ho.
Exactly. And also we all realised that we have a different favourite member of the Golden Trio, so we're all represented. Okay, my favourite member of the Golden Trio is Harry P.
I'm Hermione, obviously.
What's obvious? They don't know you.
It's obvious.
And
Wrong.
it makes sense. I just love Harry so much. Like I cried about 6 times.
She actually cried.
I like around like the 5th or 6th time I was like tears streaming.
I think like the first, you weren't here, like the first 90 seconds.
Oh yeah, I was crying. Because
Oh, well, that's fucking sad.
yeah, when he was being left and Hagrid's tearing up. I started tearing up when Hagrid started tearing up. Also, I've always thought that if I was a Harry Potter character, I'd be Gilderoy Lockhart, but now I realise I'm Hagrid. Because I'm emotional and I love little creatures.
And children.
Yeah.
On to Chamber of Secrets. Spoiler alert, it's a 5.
Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna look at that pink shot.
Train? The train, the Hogwarts Express.
Gilroy Lock.
It's the Funko Pop Rose.
Hold on.
Make way there, please. Let me by, madam. Thank you. Excuse me, little girl. Is this for the Daily Prophet? Harry Potter.
Yeah, like fully. Look at my nose.
Oh wow.
I love Hagrid.
You are Hagrid.
Okay, we just finished Chamber of Secrets and safe to say I was in bloody tears.
Yes, again, as usual.
Again. No, only 3 times this time though. It was...
But the last one lasted about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was with Ginny in the chamber when she woke up, and then it was when Hermione came back, and then it was when Hagrid came back.
At the end.
And that's when I lost it.
Standing
Like,
ovation.
I fully lost it. Like, the other 2 were just like 1 tear, but like with Hagrid it was like streaming. So what do we think, guys?
I think I'm the only one of you two. I like it. I still really like it. I think I like the first one more. Still. It's good. I love it. It's probably will still be one of my top 3, but I think I just like the first one lots and lots and lots.
I just like the second one because it has, in my opinion, a better story and better characters, but it still has the exact same like cozy vibe and stuff that the first one has.
I love the second book. It's probably my second favorite. But I think it's just a film. It feels like a little too like padded full of stuff. It's still great. I'm just being like nitpicky.
Philosopher's Stone was padded full of stuff.
No, it was full of content, rich.
Chamber of Secrets is a perfect movie.
There you go.
It's a
You get
perfect
it,
movie. No
I also-
other movie will ever have a third act like that.
True, and I also cannot believe that Lucius Malfoy literally like tried to kill Harry.
He got halfway through the killing curse.
He said Avada. He said Avada.
He also got really close. Like he didn't do it from far away. He like
Yeah.
he wanted to see his eyes as he did it.
The life
See, like
seep out of them.
Lucius, Gilderoy, like all the characters. Tom. Weird calling him Tom.
I know. Alright.
It came about way too natural.
Yeah,
Alright, we're gonna go get some food and stuff now, but we will.
And then we'll
Talk
catch
later.
the night bus.
Yes, we will.
On our way to Azkaban.
One thumbs out. One thumbs out. One thumbs out to catch the night bus. Don't look at me like that.
I was smiling at you.
Oh, look at me like that.
Okay, bye. Get it wrong.
Leo energy.
Oh, don't try one of them. Oh, no.
It's a Leo, isn't it?
Harry is a Leo.
Oh.
He did it, guys.
He thought it was his dad, but it's him.
He did it because he's a powerful wizard.
Yeah. And he had a happy thought.
Don't touch me, Caleb.
Stop. Okay.
Only I can touch.
Writing it.
I know I can do it this time.
Oh my god.
Is it gonna die?
Does that make sense?
Tell me this isn't the best ending in a Harry Potter movie. Tell me. You blocked it, you idiot!
I was throwing my hand.
Idiot!
Can you guys? There's a bunch of shit under there. Can you just like?
I'm just
chuck it
gonna.
in there?
Am I just the only one?
Under the wood slides. Yeah, under there.
Okay, so we're gonna set up a mattress here and pull the couch back and do that. And Caitlin's doing all the physical labor.
As normal.
You can hardly see it because the lights aren't on, but yep. A costume change. Okay, this is like more erotic than the Drarry scenes. Okay, we've set up the mattress and stuff in the lounge. I've got the Hogwarts robe on, and I'm taking off my makeup as well. We need to get comfy.
I might do that too.
Oh my god, yes, legends. So, thoughts on Prisoner of Azkaban, guys?
Objectively a masterpiece.
I was unfair.
This one.
I was unfair.
So you think it's, like, really good?
I'm kind of just ranking them as I go, and it's the best of the three so far.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think I got confused with the books and the films between like what I like.
Yeah, because I feel like the Prisoner of Azkaban book isn't as strong, like,
No.
in terms of, like, the rankings. Like, obviously it's still amazing.
But like, his vision as a filmmaker.
Well, just to, like-
Quran.
Yeah.
Just to like cut. There's like just like little visual things that just right off screen. There's little visual things that like make the story go really fast. Like it was the shortest one so far. and
Yeah.
it felt
Which
cracked
is
as
nuts, because looking back, I'd almost think it's the longest.
Yeah, because there's so much content in there, but like,
well. So much new exposition.
yeah, but like he covers so much without having to do like these really lengthy scenes.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not a dialogue heavy movie.
I know it doesn't have the Harry Potter vibe, but I would say
I
that
feel
it's
like it does. It's got a different Harry Potter
it's a
vibe.
different Harry Potter vibe, but I would say that it's definitely the most aesthetically pleasing. I didn't think I was going to cry in this one. I teared up when they were talking and Sirius was like, you don't have to. Like, I understand if you don't want to, but you can come live with me. And Harry's like, really? Like, I teared up, but then I actually had tears falling when Harry was like waiting for his dad to come out, and he was like, he's gonna be here any minute, and then he was like,
did it.
and then he
was him.
realized that it
It
was
was
like
him.
him, and it, oh. Yeah, I'm tearing up again. Yeah, I think that one's definitely my favorite, and I just remember it so well. Like, I saw it in cinemas. I still remember seeing it in cinemas and then being like, talking to my stepdad afterwards, and I'm like, but what happened to Buckbeak? Like, what happened? Like, like,
What
'cause I was
does
like
happen
7.
to Buckbeak
He lives-
throughout?
He lives with Sirius.
Yeah.
But, and like lives throughout the whole series.
They fly away together.
Yeah, they fly away together.
No, I know that. But like, and do we just never hear from Buckbeak?
I don't think we see Buckbeak again.
I don't think we see Buckbeak again after Sirius dies.
I know he fought in the Battle of Hogwarts. I know it.
Probably. That whole scene in the Shrieking Shack. It's like, how long is it? Like 15 minutes?
It's so good.
But it's great. It's so good.
And it's so funny how they're so menacing. Like, right at the beginning, like, with Sirius,
Yeah.
like, only one will die tonight. And then Remus, like,
like,
you've always
The
been
Shrieking
top
Shack.
of the class.
The Shrieking Shack is literally just like, who can be the most dramatic?
Yeah.
Like, and they're
Yeah.
just one-upping each other.
Severus
Yeah, we
walking
haven't-
in.
We haven't talked about point of contention, which is of course new Dumbledore and Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes.
He's good in this.
I just prefer original Dumbledore
100%.
because I think he captures the essence of Dumbledore so much. It's like someone who's so gentle but like slightly menacing underneath, and you never like catch it.
It's just an oddball.
Yeah, exactly. And then this new one, I really get that he's like slightly menacing underneath, but especially in the second half of the movie, I found that like Dumbledore definitely was like more Dumbledore-y, but at the beginning when he first was introduced and like stands up and stuff, I wasn't really like, I didn't buy it. And in the next one we're gonna watch, I definitely don't buy him as Dumbledore, but like there were like little moments in this one where I was like, it's good, but what could have been would have been better.
Anything else?
R.I.P. Richard Curtis.
Richard Harris?
Oh.
Richard Curtis. I thought you were being funny, but
Always thinking about Hugh Grant without even realizing.
Who would you play if you were playing Marauder?
unfortunately Peter Pettigrew.
I like that you're honest.
Yeah.
I like
I
that you're
could
self-aware.
probably pull off a James.
No.
Yes,
We are gonna make coffee.
I play the map. I'd play Snape. I'd play...
You play Lily.
Aww. Okay.
You have a Lily essence.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna make some coffee because it's
Caleb
now...
definitely can't be James then.
What? Did you say?
nothing. Nothing wormtail. Keep just...
You'd be a young Rita Skeeter, Jamie.
I buy it. I buy that I'd be a young Rita Skeeter. Okay, it's like 10 o'clock, so we're gonna make some coffee. Because we're like hitting the edge, so we're gonna do that.
We're like not halfway.
We're not even halfway. Like, we have one more, and then we'll be halfway.
Diving into
Soon.
your least fave and one of my faves.
Yeah, it's so controversial.
Diving into Voldemort. We get Voldy this time.
Rafe Fiends, here she comes.
Bloody kids.
Okay, we just finished Goblet of Fire. I'm not gonna lie, I took a little nap during the movie.
I definitely napped too.
Did you win?
Earlier on, like during
I got those vibes because you weren't talking for a little while.
Yeah.
I
During
conscious
the first
whole
task.
time.
Anyways. Oh yeah, because we were like screaming with the book and you were just like, yes. So yeah, not my favorite. It's also now like 1 AM.
Halfway through.
We're halfway through. Definitely the worst. Like I can see out of
the four
that we've watched, yeah. And like I can see why I think that it's the worst as well, like objectively, because I'm biasedly think it's the worst because, little fact, this is the first movie that I saw after I read the books, because I was like 5 when 1, 2, 3 came out, like 5, 6, 7, and like I hadn't started reading the books yet, so I saw the movie first and then read the books. But this was the first time I read the book first, and like it just can't compare to the book, and I could see that.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel as though that was the first time I've watched that movie objectively.
Yeah,
It's always kind of been a personal fave because I love that we finally see Voldemort, and I love like Barty Crouch Jr. and like there's so many cool things that I always focus on. But watching it as a film and like the narrative and the choices, I'm like,
yeah, I feel like I have always thought this when I first like watched it as well, and I even had to ask my dad and stuff when I watched it with him, like, did you get it? Like, did you kind of understand everything?
You haven't read it.
Because I felt like if you hadn't read it, you probably wouldn't
be
be
very
able
jumbled,
to,
yeah.
you wouldn't be able to see where it's kind of going.
It's fully like, what's so great about the first 3 is that you can kind of watch them on their own, and it's like, oh yeah, this one's kind of like, it's got so many hooks that need to follow through as part of the series, and they kind of like smack everything together too much. Like at the first sort of 30 minutes, it's like, oh, Quidditch World Cup, oh, Trevor's a tournament, we're already in there, and it's like, but it needs to be because it's already so long.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, some of the scenes like the dragon task, suddenly they're chasing it through, he's getting chased through Hogwarts, and it goes on for 25 minutes, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like the action scenes don't need to be as
Just
long,
get drawn out.
so then you could have had more kind of like of this like stuff that you
development
need to know.
and,
The two best scenes, in my opinion, the two best scenes are in the pensive with Barty Crouch
Flashback
and Karkaroff, etc.
Graveyard.
And there's so
And
much content in
So
the
much
book
content.
about that.
So much content in the book, but it's just such a great scene and drama, and Harry's not even in it. It's just cool. And yeah, like I said, Graveyard, and just all the Death Eaters coming back.
Is
and
that
Which is terrifying.
in the
Great
book,
scene.
Is the flashback scene the one that Bellatrix is in, and she like stands up and she's like,
Yeah, you see Bellatrix for the
something?
first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there like more than one pensive scene, or am I thinking of a later book?
No, there's just the one, but you see so many
It's long.
different memories.
Yeah.
Whereas
Oh yeah, he
this-
goes through them.
But yeah.
That made me, do you know what? That made me want to read Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, it's a really good book, but
Yeah.
like you just miss out on so much. Like there's all of Spew, there's like Winky as a character, there's Ludo Bagman as a character.
Ludo Bagman.
You learn, you just learn so much more information about like Voldemort's history as well, and like Voldemort's followers and stuff, and kind of what happened, not specifically with like Voldemort and Tom Riddle and everything, but all the people that supported him. And I just feel like you did not
And
really
how they're
learn
like
that much
like
in the
book when the graveyard scene comes, and it's like suddenly you're like, oh my god, it's like I knew you kind of knew, but it's like all these people's parents are just like supporting
Literal
him.
Death Eaters.
Like Crab, and you're like, Crab Senior, Goyle
Yeah.
Senior, and
It's
this
not just like a goofy side
Goyle.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like with the first 3, like they're so coherent as films. Like you've got your beginning, you've got your 3 acts, you've got the beginning, middle, end. Whereas with Goblet of Fire, it's like you should have 3 acts because there's like 3 trials, but you don't.
No.
Like the last like act just like happens, and it's there's so much in there, and it's like the best. But then with the first 2, it's like I don't know where the first act ends and the second act begins.
Yeah, you're perfectly set up for a like a short beginning and end, and then 3 acts in the middle.
There's just like climatic scenes like spattered throughout.
Yeah, it's like,
and it's like, it doesn't make sense.
The tone of the ending's like Cedric dies and they're like, but you know, we made friends and it's gonna be different now and Voldemort's back. And it's like, the ending should be like, Cedric died, Voldemort's back. Get ready for some serious stuff coming up
the fact
next.
that they made the
but
ending
it's all
all
like,
they went back to the warm tone.
You should write to me.
Yeah, the ending, they literally went back to the warm tones and was all like, oh, everything's going to change now, isn't it? And it's like
delivered with a smile, and you're just like, how am I meant to read that?
You're gonna go to a second Wizarding War, it is gonna change.
Yeah, it's like
third Wizard, whatever it is.
It's honestly like Alfonso Cuarón was like, I'm not coming back, and they were like, shit.
Yeah, because that was
what happened.
Honestly, it was just a bit of a mess, to be honest. Like
that shot of the stained glass window crying, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I still like it because it's Harry Potter content.
Yeah, of course.
But like, for me, it's probably just like the weakest film, like as a film, like that. From a filmmaking perspective,
there's stuff in it that I'm like, I hate that in the film all the Durmstrang kids are boys and all the Beauxbatons people are girls in the film.
Yeah.
But then again, their entrances are so iconic that I'm kind of like, they're kind of stupid, but I love them.
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are they breakdancing? Why are they shrugging butterflies everywhere? It's cool, but...
Also, Dumbledore in this movie.
What was he smoking?
We don't even need to go there,
like, it was just
That's
stupid.
a whole other
like,
video.
He was just not Dumbledore. Like, when he was like, he got the name, and like, yeah, sure, there's the iconic, like, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire delivery? Terrible. But when he gets the name out of the goblet and he's like, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter!
And then he screeches Harry Potter. And it's like, and I'm like, and it's just like, he wouldn't do that.
My flatmate's just probably asleep and it's 1 AM and we're yelling spells. I'm yelling.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry.
But it's just like, he wouldn't act like that, and he's just stomping around the place and stuff, and it's just like, no, like, that's not Dumbledore. And I think I didn't like it at the time when I watched it, because I just like read the book and everything, and I was so excited because it was my favorite book, and it's like,
I want Goblet of Fire from Barty Crouch Jr.'s perspective.
it'd be interesting.
Oh, well, enjoy the rest of them.
Thanks, Caitlin. Thank you for joining us. Let's do Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah. That's creepy.
My condolences.
No, I love Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, let's do this. Bye, Caitlin. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
You guys can subscribe to her channel, Kate Literature.
I'll keep an eye out for... I'm sure Fawkes is in the final battle, but maybe I invented that.
Hi, little bit.
I'm not lying. There were two of them, and if I hadn't...
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Legend.
Well-rehearsed story.
No, not you.
But
Where is she?
You can produce no witnesses.
Legend.
We made popcorn because it's 2 AM.
It's 3 AM.
It's 3 AM. It's 2 AM.
It's 2 AM.
It's 2 AM.
Who knows? Time doesn't matter.
And it's Order of the Phoenix. And we are tired. But we made popcorn. Yes!
Got it. Another book I've read too much of, so the cover's just fallen off.
Amazing. We just finished Order of the Phoenix. It's now...
I don't know, 3-ish?
It's like nearly 4 AM.
It's 3.
Yep. Thoughts on the movie? I thought it was really good.
It's great.
It's really good. It's an underrated fave. It contains everything that is necessary for the film, I think.
The depth, well...
Because there's heaps of stuff, like Order of the Phoenix has heaps and heaps of Cho content, which it doesn't need. It has like hardly any of that in the movie, which is fine. It's mostly like all about Umbridge and like Harry being like this scapegoat in the magical community.
It's about like sticking it to the man. It's a very punk rock thing to do.
So much Umbridge content. She was so good. She was so good. I love her. Grade once, and it was when Neville was like, I'm really proud to be my parents' kid. Yeah. But then I haven't cried for like Sirius and stuff because I'm too sleep deprived, I think.
Yeah. Also, his death's bullshit.
Yeah, it's so rude.
Like, I'm not angry that he's written off as dying, like, that's fine. I was just kind of like, ooh. Like, it's the same thing with the Time of Turtles. If there's like a mystical veil in the Ministry of Magic that,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Then, get little baby Voldemort and throw him through it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's just kind of like, ooh, mysteries of death. And it's like, I know, I get it.
Okay, on to Half-Blood Prince.
I almost wish the ending was like a little. I mean, as long as it is, and it's beefy enough as it is, but like I like the full book ending with like all the different rooms and the brains and like.
Oh yeah, those are cool, but I'm glad they're not in the movie. They don't need to be in the movie.
On to the next one.
On to the next one.
No. Half-Blood Prince. It's Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, I know, I'm just so tired.
Okay, well, come on. There's only 3 more to go.
Okay. Yeah, there she is.
He gets with them, and it looks like this, and it looks like that. Oh.
So beautiful.
Okay, hi, it's me again. So you might notice from this point on that we finished Order of the Phoenix, and then we did literally no updates for Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, Deathly Hallows Part 2. In fact, we did a little bit, but the footage was completely unusable. We were so tired, so dead. All the camera work is just all over the place because I'm half conscious while doing everything. So yeah, unfortunately, this part of the video has been omitted because it's completely unusable. I have got a couple of clips from us watching Deathly Hallows Part 2. If you're interested, here we go. Sorry for the interruption. Back to it. Cool.
Always.
Stop it. I will forever be Snape's bitch.
It doesn't count, Caleb.
Now
It's not
playing
canon.
in Melbourne and in London.
It's not canon.
Caleb, we did it.
We did it. You okay?
Yeah, I'm really sad. The first time I started crying in this probably was when he got back to Hogwarts and everyone clapped for him.
And that is everything. Wow, okay. We did it. You made it this far. Congratulations. I don't know how you've done it. I applaud you if you have. So it's funny, me and Caleb actually filmed a little outro clip at a later date for this video, and that clip itself was about 25 minutes long, just chatting shit about stuff that people do not care about. So I've decided not to include that clip because, yeah, like most of the footage from this night, it's also unusable. But basically, I just wanted to sum up and say that for the majority, like, our rankings of the movies stayed the same. I think Caleb decided that Deathly Hallows Part 2 was the worst, which is questionable, and I actually decided that Deathly Hallows Part 1 was the worst. Goblet of Fire was slightly better. Deathly Hallows Part 1, I just can't get into it. I mean, of course I love it because it's Harry Potter content, but just, yeah, can't get into it. Okay, so, wow, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, I applaud you. I don't recommend doing this. It's exhausting. If you do, maybe do it over a weekend so you can go to sleep. God, what was I thinking? What were we thinking? I have no idea. But okay, cool. Yeah, this video is ridiculously long now, so I'm gonna say goodbye here. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a slightly less chaotic video. Okay, bye.